ready for him. Let me at him.
What AI country music have you been listening to?
Oh God, I haven't been listening to it. I don't know the artist, and I don't think they deserve any credit because I feel like they're just made up anyways. But just some country music, how it gets popular on TikTok is amazing. It's so
It
great.
gets popular?
Yeah.
Well, right now it seems that country is more popular than rap music.
Oh, 100%.
I like saying rap music. It makes me laugh.
Why? Do people like country? I hate country.
Oh
personally.
shit! Wait,
A lot
are they
of
quiet, Aaron, or can you hear them?
A large.
Huh? Oh, I do look quiet.
They call me Tony Montana.
You're fine.
Okay.
Why?
Fuck
Why
you,
am I
kid.
quiet? We're at 12 on the
Well,
thing?
that's what happened when you try to get meat on the
Yeah.
podcast.
I'm at- we're on 12 on the thing.
Speak loudly.
On the receiver, I'm on 12. Plus 12?
Yep.
What the hell?
How much is it? +2.
Well, shoot.
Maybe it just hates
Yeah.
you.
See, now it's picking you up.
Okay, yeah, I just gotta kind of shout this podcast. That'll be alright. We'll figure it
That's
out.
awesome. That'll bring the energy for
That'll
it.
do it.
That's
Alright.
exactly what I needed. Anyways, we were talking about fucking hip hop or rap music being taken over by country music. Like Zach Bryan, Luke
Young
Combs.
Gravy just dropped a
Young
country album.
Gravy,
Yeah.
all are overtaking and selling out MSG and shit
Well, no,
like
he
that.
was a rapper, and now he's doing all the country music. I don't know why. I hope this switch doesn't work out for him. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't like that the white guy switching from rap once he gets rich to rock or some type of white genre. You should have started with the white genre.
There is a good couple of examples, huh?
MGK.
Yeah, Post Malone.
Exactly.
Now Young Gravy.
Post Malone's a country guy.
He's a country guy.
He's doing country songs now.
When has he
been
been doing country?
He's been doing a lot of variety
What
covers.
the hell? Yeah, I guess he just kind of
stuff
does
like that.
everything. I don't know how I feel about Post.
Everybody loves him. I think he's the most hack, disgusting, talentless prick ever.
He's admitted he doesn't shower, I think is what it was. And that
He
part,
stinks.
the fact that he said that is just always weird to me. I just can't get that image out of my head. I'm like, oh, you don't shower?
Remember, this is Opie and Anthony. You have to scream.
Oh shit.
Yeah, be
But yeah, no,
loud.
I just remember him saying something. I think it was on like Good Mythical Morning or something because he's done a bunch of those. And yeah, he was like, no, people just like my natural musk. I just have a good natural musk.
Dude,
I believe
And
him.
I don't know, just the way he said it has always grossed me out. I could never.
He does play Magic the Gathering.
He plays Magic the Gathering? Oh, yeah, that tells me that's not a good musk then. It's
do
a
you
bad musk.
guys think if you looked like Post Malone, you could like walk into a store confidently or like meet your loved one's parents
With a
or
barbed
anything?
crown on my head?
Tattoos. And
With the
all.
tattoos, the crazy haircuts he always has,
He has the
the-
Jesus barbed crown on.
the smell we are describing.
I'd like to think.
And
I
you're like,
could.
shucks, man. I love people.
How many drugs am I on?
Nah, I've been called
Nothing?
sober. I just
If
drink.
I'm sober, no, I couldn't do
I
it.
just drink.
But if I mask it with a bunch of drugs, I definitely could.
That's
What-
what he sounds. He has
What
like
drugs do
the
you think he
kind of
need?
southern accent.
Dealer's choice, whatever you got in front of you, I'll just take
Yeah, but
'em.
what would you need in that scenario?
I don't know,
Hard drugs or psychedelics or Just
both mix, all of them.
Is
all at the same time?
So how
Okay.
does AI come into
I thought
this?
we were being safe for the first 20
Yeah, that's what
minutes.
I was just thinking. We were supposed to be safe. It didn't happen. Let's smoke the
Talking about hot
weed.
drugs.
Yeah, hand me the bong. Where's that at?
yes.
Oh, we're incapable
What
of
was
staying
that,
safe
5
for work.
minutes?
What'd we say?
About
what-
the AI.
What'd we do?
But
For
talking
what?
about drugs.
Oh,
didn't
that's
name
okay.
any.
We didn't do any naughty
We
things.
didn't name any, so I think we might be fine.
Oh, I can't have the bong yet.
No.
Maybe not. Maybe we can still hold off. There's
A
still might be
bon
hope.
appetit.
Oh.
The Olympics just ended.
Did it?
Yeah.
I barely watched
They
that. I'll be
did
honest. I
like
watched a
this
good
whole
amount.
pagan ceremony where there's this gold guy running around. He looked like a goblin.
I watched Ledecky's top moments. That's kind of all I needed. Jeez, fucking crazy. Unbelievable.
Who's that?
This swimmer?
Look it up.
Unfortunately, I know nothing. I do
Dude,
not.
she's
keep up.
on par with Michael Phelps. She's gonna come up. She's taking up so many gold. Yeah, she's a fucking unbelievable swimmer.
That's awesome.
We watched the 400 freestyle, 4,000. What? I don't remember how they rank swimming actually, Watch one of
Oh, the one where that bitch swam like fucking half a mile?
Yeah, and then she just lapped everyone.
Dude, Lil Decky? Are you fucking kidding me? Did you just look up Lil Decky? No, Caitlin Ledecky, right?
I don't know her
Look
first
up
name.
Olympic female gold medalist swimmer.
Oh, it's a last name, Ledecky.
Gold medalist female swimmer.
Lil
Ledecky
Decky.
gold medalist.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Can I hit your thingy thing, Carlos?
Katie Ledecky.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you can.
Katie Ledecky.
My goodness. Lil Decky.
No, your
Lil
other thing.
Decky.
For those that can't see, our
that,
stupid fucking producer.
Oh my god.
No, you can't Joe Rogan him. You
Hit
can't,
that,
you can't bully him
wait,
until you
spell
make it
that.
at least
Click X.
until
Hit
you
that-
make it at least
Click
some.
images.
No, hit that. How many Olympic gold medals does Ledecky have?
This
4
is
medals, 2
immediately
gold.
fell
Is
in.
that- no,
That's-
'cause she has
Holy
more. I know she
shit.
has more.
Oh shit!
Yeah, dude,
She
she's
is
unbelievable.
jacked. She would kick my ass.
One of
She's
the-
got a swimmer's frame for real.
One of the best swimmers I've ever seen. What are you?
What are you doing, Aaron?
What are you?
You can see it. Relax.
We've introduced too many things. It's gotten complicated.
What?
Your rainbow.
Not yet.
Just you ate it.
I know I did it.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
acknowledge it.
Hey,
God
look at
damn.
that.
Go.
I'm taking the ball.
It's
You can't
a
stop me.
nicotine product.
I have lost the plot, folks.
Your Honor, London has fallen.
Where's my lady?
It's over
There we go.
on the ground, right in your position.
I hate both of you guys so much. Oh my. No, you
No, you're
You do
yelling at us
nothing.
for that one.
We've made it too complicated. We can't make it this complicated.
You can. You just have to not let it consume you.
What were we talking about? Post
Caitlin
Malone?
Ledecky beating your ass.
Oh, she probably would. Yeah.
Do you think what UFC fighter or Olympic athlete do you think you could beat up?
I don't
Oh,
think-
that one chick that was breakdancing.
I don't think I could take any UFC fighter. On a realistic note, but Olympic athletes.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's some bullshit sports in there.
Yeah.
Well, archery. Yeah, let's look at you see some of those archery guys. I could definitely take some of them in a
But
fight.
they get their profession.
They get a bow. Do I start close?
Are we including the Paralympics?
No matter what, it's a
Are we
UFC
including
cage.
the Paralympics? No, I feel like most of them would.
That's
probably
not.
kick my
Were
ass.
they at the Paris Olympics?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is that a separate?
I'm just asking. Would we?
Is that a separate
are we
thing?
willing
or-
to include
That
them?
should be in the summer. I don't know,
It might be a separate thing.
but I feel like they'd still probably kick my ass.
Badminton. I could probably kick a badminton player's ass.
Ooh, I don't know. I feel like
No,
he has the
anything-
endurance on you.
Yeah, anything.
The canoe
active.
guys.
Anything? No,
Canoe would
anything.
get you too.
Dude, they got fucking crazy arms. Are you kidding me? But archery.
Caden says that
Ooh, ooh,
Caden
ooh.
says that fencing is not a useful
fencing. I could kick a fencing.
is
dude's ass.
not a
You
useful
definitely
weapon
cannot.
or a
If they have
useful
their
like
sword.
sport.
Yeah,
It's not
very-
practical according
Especially
to
if they have
him.
their sword.
So you're saying you have a baseball bat, fire axe, or a crowbar, and
I'm killing any fencing guy. You're
And the
best of
fencing-
best. I will
and,
kill
and a
you.
winning 0
professional
out of 100
Olympic
fights.
fencer has a rapier in his hand, an
Uh-huh.
actual sword. You think you're winning 9 out of 10 times?
No, they have their little fencing sword. Yeah, I'm gonna just
No,
clobber
like
them
an
in
actual sword.
an actual fencing sword.
No, okay, yeah, I'll lose that one. But if they have the actual fencing
Why?
sword,
Why
the
would
little-
we give you an actual weapon if they don't get an actual?
No, they have the
weapon?
little needle thing that they're proficient with. Yeah, I'll kill them.
Yeah, but that's a blunted tip.
So that they don't kill each other, Caden.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, make it not blunted.
Okay.
I thought you were talking like.
That would be a
that-
rapier
the-
then.
No, rapiers are curved and have a sharp.
No,
edge.
they
Nope,
do not.
that's a
Look up a
scimitar.
rapier, Aaron. You are wrong. A rapier is what fencing
Yeah, a
fence
thin
a
needle
fencer
sword.
It's the needle
uses.
sword? Oh yeah, I'd kill him then.
No.
What? Baseball bat?
Look, that.
Yeah, it's sharp on
Hey,
both sides.
Will you look up how long a rapier is?
look at Gross? That's
It is
sharp.
not. It does not. Does not cut. It's the
It
bendy.
does.
No, it's bendy.
It's a piercing weapon.
It's a piercing weapon. No, it was made
It's still
to.
sharp.
No,
Look on
it's
the
made
sides.
to
No, no, no.
pierce between
But its
armor.
main intention is a piercing.
A fencing sword is.
No,
to get
it is
through-
dulled.
Look at the Wikipedia on the right. There's a rapier. And a,
41 inches. That's 40 inches. That's an
okay,
extra
that is
40
pretty
inches.
long.
That allows you to
L-
get to
and
the
it's a
side.
fencer. Look, they're fencing. You're dumb. You would lose this fucking
No, the
fight.
fencing swords are different.
That's for
They're-
safety.
They're thinner, so they don't produce as much kinetic
So they don't
energy.
kill each
It's like
other.
a pole that's
Because
it's
if
just like
they
a
put
needle.
that much kinetic
Yeah, but they're
force into each other,
they're
they would
training for
kill
those
each other,
weapons.
dude.
I
E-
see.
Even if it was blunted, that if I stab one that doesn't bend into nothing, it would fucking kill you.
Yeah, it's to reduce the kinetic potential, so it doesn't cause actual
Well, like
harm.
kill them with the train if they had a training sword. Then yeah.
Like a wooden one?
no, like the needle that bends.
I don't know.
I
I
have a
don't feel
baseball bat?
confident for you.
and I have a baseball.
All right,
bat?
no. Instead, it's
I
just
think
your
we
bare
run the
hands.
simulation.
We're going back to your bare hands.
Bare hands. That might be a good. That might be a toss up. You know, it could go either way.
If they don't get an actual weapon, you don't get an actual weapon. You get a foam sword.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they don't hit me in the eye, I think we're good. I think I got a fighting chance.
But they're so
Badminton.
good. They probably could.
Is that what we agree? Badminton or
I think I could take a golfer.
Golfers, yeah. I mean, it depends.
No
on 'em.
weapons, just a fist fight.
There are definitely some jack golfers. but
UFC match.
give me the weakest golfer.
That's
Yeah,
so
I got
fair.
Give me
yeah.
a woman's golfer.
him.
I feel good. I feel real good.
I
Can you look up the average height of a female golfer? Because my guess is 5'3".
Jesus Christ, how'd we get onto this?
Because you let me join.
They don't care.
how tall?
5'6".
Dra-
That's it. Average height of the players on the.
Oh,
It's
LPGA.
5'6".
Yeah.
Okay.
Still feel good. I
I
still
feel-
feel real good.
I think they
No.
could take Caden.
No, I was gonna say, Caleb's in the ring. I think I'm gonna bet on the golfer.
Did you know America just
Just
sucks
a fist
ass
fight
at
is
golf
what I was thinking for golfers.
Yeah.
Is what I could do.
when it comes to the Olympics?
What?
America sucks ass at golf when it comes to the Olympics
Oh,
because
really?
all
that
of,
can't be right.
all the international players go and play for the other teams and whoop our ass.
Tiger Woods.
He's old. He's out
That's
of the,
America's boy. That's
That's
not the
him.
Olympics.
That's our guy.
That's PGA Tour, man.
the
That's
PGA
the
Tour guys
pro.
are made up of international players and American players,
Yeah.
and the American players
Those are
aren't as good.
Gold this year.
America
won gold?
itself is-
we won gold this
All right,
year.
well, I'm talking
Not
fucking
everyone's
ass. I
Tiger
heard it on
Woods.
Lemon Party.
We won gold.
We won gold.
This guy just might be our only.
Scotty
Scotty
Scheffler,
Scheffler.
Fleetwood. That's a cool name.
I think Scotty's got a hot mom.
Shut up.
No, wait, that's the wrong song. Scotty doesn't know.
So I was
Stacy's
looking
mom.
last
Fuck,
week.
I
We
got all
talked
mixed
about
up.
looking into the history of Looney Tunes. I kind of ran into a brick wall because I found out some crazy shit immediately.
What's that?
Pull up the Bosco and the Wikipedia one, and you,
Well, I would, but the computer just, or the second monitor just froze.
It crashed.
it crashed.
It's done.
No
Shame.
fucking way.
We had our
Still better
fun.
than the other, but-
We had our
Aw.
fun. That's all we
Alright.
get. It was like a time trial.
Yep.
We used it up.
Anyways, apparently the fucking creator of Looney Tunes started by drawing, like, you know, Out of the Inkwell, the Fleischer film, where it's a guy drawing on a paper and the character comes to life. Well, he remade that exact movie, but instead it's a character in blackface and he starts singing a slave song. And enough people laughed and enjoyed that movie that he got to go on to create fucking Looney Tunes.
Oh,
That's wild.
I see why they've hid that part of the history.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I got you, Aaron.
That's wild.
Because it came out in 1929.
I thought it started with World War II propaganda of him shitting on Hitler or whatever. Because I've seen a lot of that.
For what? Just animated cartoons?
Looney Tunes
Oh,
specifically.
Looney Tunes.
I just disconnected.
Yeah, I mean the racist one he was talking about was came out in
Bosco. Bosco the Ink Kid.
came out in 1929.
It
Yeah.
started as blackface is what it's supposed
Yeah,
to be?
he was drawing a man in blackface, but then he went on to create characters such as Papa. Oh no, I'm thinking of Max Fleischer. My bad, I'm mixing it up. Max Fleischer though seemed
He's
to
not
be
racist.
not exactly. He's
not
Pol-
known for it.
Not
I mean,
known
was-
for it
was
nearly
the
as
30s,
much, yeah.
Behind the closed
But-
door kind of thing.
Their family were Polish immigrants that immigrated over here, and ever since he was a kid, he was drawing. He was the first person to use the rotoscoping in Out of the Inkwell, where he took pictures of his brother dressed up as a clown, and they used each frame to trace, and that created like the iconic Suicide Boys video of like the ghost dancing.
I fucking love Fleischer. Yeah, Felix the Cat.
Yeah,
Popeye, Betty
no.
Boop. No?
No, I don't think Felix the Cat was Fleischer.
I'm
That
pretty
came out
sure.
later in like the 60s or 70s.
Isn't Betty Boop Fleischer?
Bloody Bloop is, yes.
Yes.
But no, you're thinking of Oswald.
No, that's Disney.
Oh, you're right.
No,
No,
that's not. That's Oh wait.
no, fuck. I'm for Blinko. Blanc. Fuck. Where's my phone? My phone's charging. You got to look it up. Look up
Yeah, I'm looking up.
Max
everything.
Fleischer's Mickey Mouse equivalent or whatever. But yeah, Betty Boop and Popeye were Max Fleischer. And those examples
Okay.
were ones he moved on from rotoscoping because of Disney's techniques of cell animation.
Felix the Cat is Paramount.
Yeah, it was a punk, like, it was the first ever adult animated thing.
What? That's Nickelodeon though. Like all the cartoons, Paramount is Nickelodeon.
Oh, maybe. But
Well, that's what they are now.
yeah.
Felix the Cat, I believe, was the first. It was like a psychedelic movie. It's the first ever adult animation. There's like cat titties and fucking swearing in that.
No.
Yo.
I
That's
No, I
disgusting.
watched-
What's the link?
I watched it as a kid. No, it's just a children's show like Betty Boop. And
I don't
Popeye.
think so.
I'm positive. Yeah.
What? Aaron, I really need you to look up one of the things we're talking. Can you look up Felix the Cat? Not on the computer, just on your phone.
Yeah. No, it's a children's show.
What the fuck am I thinking of?
I have no idea. Eon Flux in the 90s.
I think you're thinking of Roscoe. And no,
No.
no.
I don't know Roscoe.
What? Bilbo Baggins. No. What am I trying to think of? I'm having a stroke.
I would have no idea.
Bosco? Was it Bosco? I don't know.
No, Bosco's the racist one we were talking
Yeah,
about.
it is. Ah, fuck. I'm all over the place. Let's
He was a
talk
dog.
about
No,
Twilight.
wait. Well, we'll get to that. Don't worry. You fucking did a whole lecture on it. You wrote a
I
whole
took notes.
paper.
Whole
Yeah.
dissertation.
Yeah.
But
It's like 20 words.
It's 7 lines.
remember,
That's
you guys gotta
perfect.
be intense into the mic.
I've been
No,
intense. and into
he
the
has to
mic.
be intense into the mic. My mic's not that bad. I think I'm
This
fine.
one has been off the fucking rails.
Cat is a kid's show.
That's what I said.
Fuck! What was
yeah.
I? Okay, wait. Hand me my
I
phone,
think
Caleb.
Bosco is the not good one. If it's sort
You
of
need
black cities.
To know where the
Black
cat
face. I
titties
don't
come
know.
from.
I need to know where cat titties come from. Yeah.
I also need to know.
But what was Bendy and the Ink Machine? What character was that fucking based off of?
All of them.
Not Oswald. It was
based on
it was
all
the
of them.
Fleischer character.
Yeah, it's just based on that aesthetic, that time period. Wasn't. I don't think there was a character in specific. Because it also takes notes from Disney too. It's got like a goofy looking guy.
Fritz the cat.
Fritz the cat. Fuck me.
That's like the 80s or 90s.
70s.
70s.
I was
Oh.
talking about Fritz the cat. My apologies.
pretty
I
close.
was. Yeah.
No. Yeah. It says erotic. There's cat titties.
Weird.
Let's go.
That's weird.
Fritz the cat for all you cool cats out there.
No. No,
No, we're sticking with
that's
that.
how we find them.
What? Do you remember when Zootopia dropped and you'd go on Pornhub and you'd see that insane ad? You all know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Unfortunately, so.
I don't think I
Thankfully,
do, but I don't want
was
to pry. So
developed
No,
enough
think-
as an adult to where it didn't really affect me.
It's like a Y2K core. All right, let's move on. Let's-
Cybersigilalism.
Cyber sigilism.
That's English.
Sigils? What?
It's Y2K.
What
are
are
you
you
talking
talking
about?
about,
Oh.
Aaron?
I love Y2K.
Cyber sigilism. The sigils are on the internet.
You doing like digital summons, summonings?
I guess.
Stuff.
Oh, that is so Y2K core. Yeah, put it on the. Put it on
That's
the-
wild.
They can't see it.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you gotta remember to put that in post. I'm saying it right now.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I cannot find this goddamn character to save my life. I might be completely tripping balls.
Which character?
The rival to Mickey Mouse.
Oh no,
Oh,
we
no
talked
idea.
about it on the pod last week. It's the fucking. Look, it's the Epic Mickey guy.
No, not Oswald. This guy. This guy.
Who's that guy?
Fucking hell. I don't
Of course,
know.
you're gonna have a lot of images to put up in post.
Yeah, I am.
Start screenshotting.
But yeah, just like the Matrix is very. I don't know. It's before Y2 or it's like during Y2K, but it still has that very like I don't know, hard edges, fucking kind of cyberpunky, but like old feeling, and it's. I don't even know how to describe it.
You wouldn't steal a car.
Yeah, like spray painted words and like.
It's the edginess. From
It's
the
the
90s,
introduction
but
of
it's
computer
lost all
editing.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It's computer editing edginess, and everyone just took it to
Basic
full
font
force.
with dark.
It's- There's so many like hacker movies around that time too.
It's little goth kids talking on AOL.
Do you guys know hackers?
No,
with,
I know exactly how to sum it up. There's the Cleaning Out My Closet music video by Eminem.
Yeah.
Daredevil scene with Ben Affleck where he jumps off the building to Evanescence. And then that you wouldn't steal a car piracy commercial. All of those.
Evanescence in general, just
Evanescence,
the band,
yeah. Because what we're talking about, we're not talking about the girl aesthetic of like actual Y2K core. We're talking
No, like the
Pre-market
Matrix, or like
the Matrix,
The
exactly.
pre-market crash.
or any of you guys seen Hackers with Matthew Lillard?
That sounds kind of familiar.
Just
but
that movie, just that whole entire
whole spiel
movie,
of it.
yeah, just the whole thing. It's so weird. It's so old. It's kind of
Oh my
bad, and I
God.
love it. Oh, I love it so much.
Ooh. You guys remember the old Scooby-Doo fruit snacks?
Yes.
The fucking dark blue one was my favorite. Or
Yeah.
not dark blue. The,
And
like,
fuck the orange
teal.
one. I will always remember this.
yeah.
I hate those ones.
Why is that? Just the flavor?
Just the weird fake orange flavor they use. Is
Oh,
terrible.
Bimbo!
You can't
Bimbo.
say that.
His name was Bimbo the dog.
Bimbo the dog.
horse's name was Friday.
Bingo
Fuck
was
you.
His name.
What were we talking about? Creamsicles?
What?
No.
Oh yeah, no.
Push
how-
pops and stuff.
Oh. The frozen treats of the 2000s.
Yeah, and then Splurge. We were talking about like 2000 snacks.
Oh yeah, like the Spider-Man or SpongeBob popsicles.
Yeah. Oh my god. Schwinn trucks. You guys remember those?
Schwinn?
Yeah.
I do remember Schwinn trucks. They would
Nope.
be
the
so
frozen meals.
yeah, it would be this truck that drives through
Tan
10 and it would
truck.
bring fancy meals like Salisbury steaks. It's like the equivalent of Omaha steaks, but they have an entire catalog of just like fancy frozen meal prepped foods, and like rich upper middle class people would order this in
What
the
the
early
fuck?
2000s.
It was early meal prep.
Never heard of it.
Yeah,
Pop it in the oven or the microwave.
what was did you guys eat a lot of Hamburger Helper?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of
delicious.
destroyed that shit. I'm
so
like
good.
craving it now. Like I want me some Hamburger
There's
Helper.
a carnal desire to eat hamburger helper.
It's so
That's how I am
trashy.
with Kraft mac and cheese. Yeah.
That's fair.
Dude, the mac and cheese debacle
It's
was
so bad.
No, between what you calling me the
Oh,
other
yeah.
day.
I come out ready to make some mac and cheese, and it's all gone. It's unbelievable.
And
I was
it's
outraged.
it's
It was
3 in
I'm
the
so
morning.
sorry, Kaden.
3 in the morning. I didn't eat shit all day. I
I'm
was
so
like, ooh,
sorry.
mac and cheese time.
So he texts me. He goes, "You
No, I
bet."
sent you a voice note, and I remember, I was heated. I was like, you fucking son of a bitch, you goddamn eat my mac and cheese.
I want to wake you up right now, but that would be crazy. I don't want to do the crazy thing. I'm not a crazy person. I'm a hungry person.
That's pretty much exactly what I
Hungry
said.
person
yeah.
is a crazy person. Let's be real. There's no time someone is more crazy than when they're hungry. I'm so sorry.
I would have felt so bad though if I woke you up and you're like, I didn't make mac and cheese. What?
Because Caleb ate the mac and cheese.
I'm so sorry. In my mind, I was like, "This is my mac and cheese. I'm gonna eat this. This is delicious goodiness."
I don't buy it often.
And then
so
I
it's-
heard the story from Carlos, and I was like, "Oh, I'm so
I
sorry." 'Cause
wake up the next morning, there's a box of mac and cheese and a
There's
note.
2 boxes.
Yeah, 2 boxes and a note apologizing.
Because I've been there before, where you want something, but it was already eaten. Because I've had 2 brothers growing up, and they were animals about that. And I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do you like that.
Finding a box of just a couple of noodles or beans, this is like dry ingredients that are used that you need, and there's 2
There's not
left.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, what's the point?
Milk. I think you did that. You did that to them as well with milk, where you
Yeah.
left just enough where it was useless. Like you're like, I guess I can use this for cooking. Like,
Use a shot of milk.
yeah, a shot of fucking milk.
Why
Exactly.
do you want to use all your milk?
Dude,
Just buy
crazy.
one of the same milk.
That's another thing. When he buys stuff, he doesn't buy the same thing. He just buys the same product. So if he eats
not
your
the good
cheese,
milk.
he
It's milk.
This is not podcast.
no. This is podcast material. People will fuck. No, you don't understand. Nah, I will
it's
air
all
out
out of
all.
love. This.
I was
You
gonna really
gotta
defend
roll
myself
with it.
here, but it's too much.
You
No,
just
no,
gotta
it's
roll
fine.
with
If you eat all the cheddar, don't replace it with Swiss, you bastard.
Swiss is better.
Swiss for cheddar.
I'll buy the
you know,
better thing.
I take that deal.
No,
Yeah, can't
What
replace
if
it.
I needed a ham and cheddar sandwich,
Yeah,
and
you
now I
get
get
a
a
ham
ham
and
and Swiss?
That's
No,
better.
What if I was following a recipe? What if I care and you
That's the
changing my
worst.
routine?
That was the worst.
All right, what
scenario.
if I had
Hang on,
Swiss
hold
and
on,
you
wait.
changed it for
Respect-
cheddar?
Yeah, I was gonna
Respectfully.
say, yeah, ham and Swiss is like a thing. You can't. That's the worst example you could have given.
Okay, what if you switched out fucking Velveeta for a $20 fucking store-bought, like, handcrafted cheese you got at a local mom and pop?
That's
Like a butcher
good.
shop.
That's net positive.
No, reverse of it is what I
Oh,
was saying.
fuck, I'm so
Yeah.
bad at talking.
Thank you. I appreciate your points. I'll take it from here.
Let me ask the question. What if I bought an artisan cheese, like a really good one from a butcher shop, and you replace it with Velveeta? I think I'm morally obligated to dole out some beatings.
Well, you wasted your money. I spent my money right and got the Velveeta.
There's no way you could justify Velveeta, let alone for an artisan
I thought
cheese.
Velveeta was good cheese. I thought that was the
Yeah, I did
expensive
too.
cheese.
When I was a kid.
Oh, that's so
You're the
sad.
one that made fun of me for that.
That's so
You're like,
sad.
Velveeta's garbage.
I've
The
always
fucker. It's not real
hated
cheese.
Velveeta so much. I would rather eat just.
It's really good for mac and cheese,
I would
unfortunately.
rather eat salted pasta than Velveeta. I'm not even gonna lie.
Well, you're your own kind of psychopath.
We were just talking about how you love mac and cheese.
Yeah, that's right. It's a guilty pleasure though. Kraft mac and cheese. Velveeta is 50 steps.
I would
away.
take Velveeta
I like
every
Velveeta more than
time.
the
Yeah.
powder. It's just more mentally
He's
pleasing. in my
our
mind.
producer shaking his
I
head
hate it.
judgingly at us.
Velveeta is disgusting.
Womp womp.
It's the worst.
Womp womp. I did
Wait,
not
okay.
have
Do you
refined
guys make
taste
your
as
mac
a
and cheese
child.
with water or with milk and butter?
I like to go with milk and butter, but sometimes I'll use water.
Yeah, no, that's milk and butter is the preferred way, but if we don't have it, it's like oh well.
Yeah, you can do without.
This is so fucked up. We're gonna talk about broke people food for another 5 minutes because I have an argument about this with Caden.
would
He-
fuck up a bologna sandwich.
Oh, that's a whole.
100%. Bologna sandwiches go.
What's your opinion on
I-
fried bologna?
Gross. No, get it out of there.
Fried bologna's kind
You've
of
lost
good.
me.
No.
Do you like mustard on your bologna sandwich?
No, this is gonna be really
this
revealing.
just breaded bologna?
breaded bologna?
Lettuce and mayo. Yeah, that's all you need.
Oh,
mayo,
just
bologna.
cheese bologna bread. That's like the kid sandwich.
Yeah, no,
Maybe a
that's
little
what-
bit of mayo. You're right.
That's what I would always have growing up. Is two bread, a couple pieces of bologna, some lettuce, and some mayo, and that's it's a guilty pleasure because I know it's gross, but I
Lettuce
love
is
it.
crazy
It's so good.
on a bologna
You need-
sandwich.
You need the
I
lettuce.
gotta even
No,
it out. You know.
It's so mushy. You need some crunch. You need the lettuce.
Disagree, but I
crucial-
understand.
crucial
Yeah,
part.
I understand the logic, but the way I look at it is like, yeah, what Caleb's like, I gotta make it healthy somewhat. Add some lettuce.
No, it's not for healthy. Yeah, no.
It's for
That's even
texture.
out.
Is lettuce even healthy? It's just water.
That's what I mean. That's
Yeah.
why I'm saying it's crazy to think people actually do say that.
Without the lettuce, it's just a bologna grilled cheese.
No,
Grilled
because there's
cheese?
no cheese.
No, that's
and he's not
frying it.
grilling
no
it.
cheese or
There's
grilling.
that's
Yeah,
frying
no.
it.
Plain bread. Don't you dare toast that. Don't you dare toast that bread. Sorry.
Yeah,
Stuttered
dude.
down.
No, I okay.
Disagree. You gotta toast one side of it, and that's the side on the inside.
Well, yeah, if you want
I
something
remember
good,
the-
yeah,
I
that's not what we're trying
remember
to make
my
here.
family did coleslaw sandwiches, and then I met Logan, and his family does hot sandwiches, and it blew my mind. I was like, wait, what the fuck? You're like heating up lunch meat, and you're heating up sandwich like toasting their like a. But then
Like the
a
turkey
panini
that
press?
you get in the fucking Oscar Mayer little package. They would
yeah,
heat
they
that
put
up?
it on a sandwich and then make it in an
Even
Oscar
bologna.
Mayer, like on a panini.
Yeah, I've only had cold sandwiches for lunch meat. That's crazy.
No, but then also, my dad would just put it in a fucking on a piece of plate or like on the bread and then microwave it for 45
oh,
seconds.
that's so much worse.
For 45 seconds is wild.
And then I
understand-
would eat it and go like, This kind of tastes like a weird
That is
pepperoni.
psychopathic. Yeah, that is horrible. Oh. Ooh.
But
That's a dad meal right there.
yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
My dad would nuke things in the microwave. He would say, put it in for 2 minutes because it's kind of cold. And I was
Cold coffee.
All right,
just
I'll
tossing
do
it in the
that.
microwave for 10
Come
minutes.
out, it's charred.
like, it's just about ruined. Like, it's
Yeah.
dry.
I know that Hot Pocket taste when you microwaved it a little too much, and it has that nice crisp, whatever, disgusting.
A hard Hot
It
Pocket.
just
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
hardens.
Yeah,
It's
I know that
hard
tastes
cheese
way
and
too
the-
well. Yeah, it's bad.
That's
it's
everything Dad does in the microwave.
bad. It's a bad taste.
It's
What I was gonna say, Caden likes his ramen without any broth.
Yeah, is that not
I
normal?
respect that.
I think
100%.
no.
See, I like the
did.
flavored noodles. I don't want to drink.
Ramen's a type of soup.
I just
Yeah,
don't like my ramen
Okay,
going past a
this-
certain
You're
point.
making it pasta.
No, this is the same thing. With good ramen, yes, absolutely.
Make it good ramen.
No. I'm talking like at the restaurant, the fucking, you got the little diced
Like
green onions in
handmade
there.
noodles.
Yeah, that shit.
You're saying
keep
separate broth from
keep
what the
it-
noodles were boiled
Keep
in.
that in the soup. That's good. That's how we want it. That microwave, whatever, the little.
You microwave
Yeah,
your
I do
ramen. That
microwave
also
it.
pisses me off.
But no, the little,
you think that the
hang
microwave
on,
is
hang on, let
faster
me
than
say my-
boiling water.
Let me say my piece. The little block cube of dry noodles and some seasoning, that's not ramen. That is flavored pasta that you could do whatever with, and it's best without that fucking broth, because that shit just ruins it, makes it all too clunky.
No, okay. Let me tell you why you're wrong. One, it is much faster to just boil the water on the stove.
It's not.
It takes a minute.
It doesn't. In what world do you live in? Does boiling water take a minute?
Every world.
No. Like 5.
What are you talking
Like
about?
5 minutes at least.
What? I need to
He's
ask Caden this
Pure
because
ice
of-
cold water in
No,
the
no,
pot.
Hold up.
Get the temperature to hot, you fill up the pot, and then you put it on. It takes like 5 minutes.
Okay,
world
what are you
you
setting the stove to?
High.
All the way to 10?
Yeah.
There is no way it's
Are
taking
you-
5 minutes.
Turning it on before you fill the pot up?
No.
You might want to start doing that.
We have not the stove.
'Cause
We
you
need
wanna-
it hots up. It hots up. It heats up immediately.
We have an electric
'Cause
stove, yeah.
You need.
No,
it.
I'm saying I do exactly what he does, and it takes a minute. I think he's crazy. And also, it doesn't get all cloudy.
No.
The noodles don't get soggy. You can actually have a broth that you can put extra seasonings or chop up some meat and put it in. You're wrong.
Yes, you should do that if you're making a good meal. That little brick of ramen is not meant for that.
No, that's what I do with those bricks of ramen.
It's not meant for that.
It definitely is.
No.
I'm seeing both sides, gentlemen.
And ramen is literally well, at least instant ramen is literally eaten both ways. Just typically when people eat it like that, they add mayo or cheese.
They add mayo
add
or
mayo?
cheese if they take away
Or
the
American
broth,
cheese.
is what the producer said.
Or cheese to ramen?
Yeah, it's.
You've never seen cheesy ramen?
It's
That
like
is
adding
vile.
a yolk for the creaminess of the yolk.
That is
This
vile.
brand I bought.
Caden, it's okay.
What about mustard?
If you want
That
to.
seems on par. Like, why would you?
Because
why
it's
would they
not
do
as
that?
creamy.
Yeah, see, you got some good ramen here. This shit is hot as fuck too. You got some spicy ass fucking
That's why
ramen.
they
It's
have the mayo.
unbelievable.
Yeah,
On
but
cheese.
this one, you treat
Extra
like a stir fry.
creaminess.
You take away and you add either, like
You
he
know
said,
what, that
egg
one
and stuff.
Maybe you should go off with, because that was actually pretty good ramen. I was surprised.
Dude, I treat all ramen like that.
I thought I had a decent. I know it's not great, but I thought I had a decent spice tolerance. And then I ate that ramen, and I was like, how,
Yeah, I fucked up and bought extra
how?
spicy.
Yeah, different spices interact with the body
Dude,
differently.
it's unbelievable how much that shit killed me. It's
You grew up
crazy.
eating jalapeno and the occasional like ghost pepper thing.
Yeah, it was.
It's
I-
different from eating like Indian or like Asian foods.
Yeah.
Have you ever just took a bite of like a serrano pepper or like
yeah.
a California Reaper?
Not a California Reaper, but all the hot ones you could find. just,
So
like,
you're
at the
used to
store.
habanero type
I
heat.
just like torturing myself. I think just at a young age, I'd always be like, "That's the hottest one around here. Let me eat that."
So I think that means you're used to like, because we're American, we eat a lot of like Mexican food. So we're used to those peppers. But when we eat Indian food or Japanese food and eat like wasabi or the Indian spices, we're not
I don't know,
used to.
cayenne is Indian, isn't it?
I'm not sure about that one. I know that's part of the big spice trade, but I don't know if that was before
I'm not
the.
sure. All I know is that's the magic spice. You put that shit in anything, and it'll make it better. I love cayenne pepper.
Is paprika? Paprika does have a taste, right? It's not just a coloring
Nah,
thing.
It's mainly
Well, there's
color.
smoked paprika. I'll let
little
Aaron
bit.
speak on this.
Paprika has a taste, yeah.
It's mainly color.
Said
though.
that-
It's a faint taste.
I won't make fun of you.
Yeah, it's a faint.
It tastes like red.
Tastes like red.
I kind of know. I'm tasting what you mean right now. I'm getting like a savory tomato-ish taste of red.
I don't think that's what paprika tastes like. Yeah, I don't think it tastes like much.
I think it's more spice with no flavor.
It comes from red peppers. It's just more.
You know what? I'll come back. I'm gonna put some paprika on a celery, and we'll see what that tastes like. I feel like that's the best way to really pinpoint.
All right, now we'll talk about Twilight.
God,
also, you
what
guys
a
need to speak
shit
the
show
fuck
of a
up. I want
movie.
it. I'm watching the audio, and I
Oh,
don't
I'm
want this to
sorry.
be. a
I've
bad
been doing my goddamn best.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay,
but
you want me to
Okay.
like actually shout
Yeah.
so our neighbors can hear us clearly?
No, I talk that loud constantly.
Well, they can hear you clearly, but
Yeah, I'm pretty confident.
Yeah, no, they apparently
listen.
I'm a fucking cryptid for
God.
our apartment building.
Probably.
what a shit show movie Twilight was, though. I managed to avoid it up until today.
Keep in mind the era it came out,
It does
2008.
not make it better.
It makes it 0.5%
Can you
better.
read my handwriting of me trying to go really fast?
I can.
Really fast. You had 5 words to write.
Oh.
God, just the
Oh.
dialogue. Whenever, what's his name? Edward
Edward and Bella.
Bella. Yeah, whenever they would talk,
It's pretty tough.
it was like nails on a chalkboard, dude. The most awkward dialogue I've ever seen in my life.
It's a modern school play, is what it feels like.
Yeah, Caden,
unbelievable.
I tried explaining like the cult fandom around it because obviously he's seen it, he's aware of it. But I
lived through 2012. Yeah, I remember.
I showed him like vampires suck because I know whenever you see the scene of the guy in the wheelchair with the
Caleb
dad.
tried showed it to me too, and I was like, no, Carlos showed
Yeah,
me
it was-
already.
it's-
Yeah,
It's
I
my
showed him
favorite.
that. I told him about like all of the watch throughs or different video essays where they bring up certain stuff. And what are your notes, Caden? I tried reading those and some of them were understandable. I don't know what you meant by
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Yeah. They were supposed to live in a tiny town, right, of 3,000, and
Yeah.
yet it did not feel like it. The high school was big as fuck. Speaking of high school, why the fuck? You're a vampire. You're 17, right? Okay. You look like you're a senior in high school when you get bit or whatever.
Mhm.
You don't have to stay in high school. Why? That motherfucker's been in high school for 100 years. No one noticed.
It's obviously
Maybe
yes,
that's
you're
just
so right.
Hold up. The teacher that got hired in the 1960s, they're like, "Oh, welcome. You're my first class. Oh, Edward Cullen, nice to meet you."
That's why they
Okay."
move.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
he's moving
moved.
around. So
They moved from Alaska. Didn't
Every
you hear
4
that?
years. Oh, they do it. Why would
They come back in 50.
Why do they
Yeah.
re-enroll in high school?
why not? It's a good identity.
But
They
they,
hit
no,
on high
but they
school
also are no because they're all incest couples.
To hit on high school women? Why are they?
No, because they're all incest couples.
Mm-hmm.
but just like to be weird.
But-
They don't want, they want to play it off. They don't want to get jobs.
But they are any age because they could have got a license.
They don't want to pay taxes.
They don't want to pay taxes.
don't
That's
make
what it
sense.
is. They had that nice ass
They
house.
have one doctor.
Well, either way, they could still not show up for school once they did that. You know, that one time 100 years ago. Am I crazy?
You're saying just travel amongst the world and
They look like adults. They can act like adults. They don't need to pretend to be high schoolers.
every 20 years you change country.
You don't. No, they could just be an adult. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
but
Oh,
eventually
when
once
people
you're
catch on, yeah.
yeah, once you're supposed to be 50 and you're like, yeah, I just
No
got
one's caught on to Paul Rudd yet, so I mean, there's
No, people are. People call him a vampire. I would move if
Maybe.
I was him. I would be like, all
Maybe.
right, people are picking up.
maybe actually, maybe either way, they don't gotta pretend to be high schoolers. They could just be normal people.
You don't care about them trying to play off that they're siblings?
Yeah, that's also weird as why. Just why?
Because
If you were-
it's the fantasy of a Mormon woman.
you are coming up with
Yeah.
a lie to tell everyone about.
A
of the
middle-aged
author.
Mormon woman is just thinking about what she wanted.
Hold up. If we were like, okay, this thing is weird, let's come up with a lie so the people don't get onto us. Let's come up
Incest!
With the weirdest thing possible. That's genius. That's so smart. It'll cover up our tracks that we're vampires. That's clever.
Look, it worked for 100 years,
It
and
might-
then they found Bella.
Incest, yeah, no, wait. Incest was popular until, like, I guess the 70s in their head. And they're like, oh, fuck, we just haven't came up with a new story yet. It keeps working.
We're brother and sister.
Yeah, and then just
I don't like anything cold or wet.
yeah, just how fucking awkward the dialogue was. It's a horrible movie. If you like it, you should feel shame. I'm gonna say it.
Wait, but the werewolf
I didn't even see a fucking werewolf. There's no werewolf in the
in
first
the next
one.
movie there's a werewolf war against vampires. You're not ready for.
How
And you
Kingdom's
didn't. No,
Pact.
there's also
how self-obsessed this fucking Bella was is unbelievable, dude.
there's a vampire
So
coven
good.
that's like the Illuminati. They're all
Dang it,
Italian.
Don't spoil it. I'll get there. Hang on. I'm on the first one still.
You keep flip-flopping on this.
Yeah.
So we are gonna next week. We're gonna watch the
Not
next.
next week. No. Next week we're doing a different movie. But we'll come back. We'll come back to Twilight eventually. Don't you worry. But no, can you imagine? It's your first day of school. You sit next to your lab partner, and you're like, oh, they're looking at me weird, and they don't show up for the next 3 days. And the whole time you're in your head, you're like, oh, they're not showing up because of me. I'm such a stupid idiot. Like, God damn it.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, that's high school
It's
anxiety.
just
bro.
teenage angst
That makes
in the 2000s.
zero fucking sense. What the
No,
hell?
I genuinely, when I was in high school, kind of had that same level of self-absorption. I thought
I've
that
known this person for 30 minutes, and now it's all because of me. Fuck, I'm sorry I ruined your life.
Kid,
I'm such a piece of shit.
That's just
Ooh.
teenage angst. That's just what happened.
You know what? You might be right.
I
didn't
feel like the obsessed thing also kind of connects to farting in public.
What?
You think
People that are afraid to fart in public are self-obsessed.
Isn't everyone?
Exactly.
I don't know if I'm ready to accept that.
Well, because like
Wait, you think the guy? Okay, yeah. Back to high school. You remember school?
when you walk into
Who just
the
in
large
his
room of
hands
kids,
ripping
has
ass.
the confidence to just rip ass in class.
is not self-obsessed at all.
Self-obsessed at all. You
Yeah.
think?
Yeah.
Or the most.
Sure, I can accept that.
Most hedonistic, but not narcissistic.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Well, no,
saying.
there's an argument. You know, my farts smell good. They.
No, I'm
I
human.
think they
I don't
just
care. I
Like the smell of their own farts. For better
or
and for
they've
worse.
accepted that it's human and they're more mature than us.
True.
That's not maturity, though. That's.
Is maturity once you stop laughing at farts?
no, I
No.
don't think so.
Maybe. I'm gonna say I've seen a lot of adults laugh at farts, but not many of them are mature. So maybe, not sure. It's a fine line, I think. It's a fine line.
Are fart jokes the same as poop jokes?
Look,
Yes.
it's the difference between Adam Sandler funny and Bert Kreischer funny.
Which ones?
Which one's poop?
Oh, you mean the difference between fart and poop? This is horrible. Let's move on. Jesus Christ.
No, the maturity
I
of
just-
fart jokes.
I just
themselves
heard
is
what I
I'm
said
trying
out
to
of my
say.
mouth, and we're moving on. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God.
It was a honey pot.
I want to talk about Escape from Witch Mountain.
Which one?
There's multiple? They made a sequel?
He was doing a pun.
Oh, Witch Mountain?
Yeah.
I see. The Witch Mountain.
Dude, do you remember the plot of that movie?
No, but
I could tell you.
Wait, hang on. Let me try to remember. Dwayne The Rock Johnson comes down. He's like a CIA guy trying to stop aliens that are on
No,
Witch Mountain.
you're
he
already
takes
wrong.
some kids that are in the school, and he's like, "Hey kids, we got to get these guns."
So
to
wrong.
To Witch Mountain and
Let me
fight
take
some
a guess
aliens.
So
That
wrong.
was
Okay.
pretty- and they drive in a car up the mountain, and they.
Your turn.
So, the kids, the main protagonists, are aliens or government
Yes.
weapons.
Yes, the kids are aliens.
And then they have to go back to Witch Mountain to get their ship.
Yes.
And then they bully Dwayne The Rock Johnson,
Who
into helping
is?
them.
Cab driver.
Yes, he's a cab driver, and they have $10,000, and they give it to him. He thinks they're running from their parents. There's a really dark subplot where he, in the beginning, before like the FBI shows up and starts shooting at them, he thinks that their kid like run away or like trafficking victims. So he's trying to like find an actual adult, and then the FBI pulls up and starts shooting at them. So the whole movie he keeps using a chair leg as a weapon because it was a kids movie. They didn't want him to actually use a weapon, and the bad guys were allowed to have guns
When was the last time you've seen this movie?
when it came out.
Yeah.
Fuck, do you remember this? What?
This is why I can't have a deep connection with my loved ones. I don't know.
I got no more room in my brain. It's all Escape from Witch Mountain.
This is why I can't show attention to my deep loved ones when they ask for my attention. I'm just replaying Escape to. I'm clucked. That movie's just playing in my head, or Minutemen. It's just playing through my head. I'm watching it.
Now I'm thinking about it though. In that time there was a lot of like, I don't know, kids kids find an alien. Was it E.T. kind of movies? I don't know. Where it's like I remember
Echo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Echo. Or do you remember The Last Mimsy?
No, I've never seen The Last Mimsy.
Oh, dude, that one was good. I remember there was two kids. They had like a little stuffed bunny, and it was like magic or an alien bunny or something, and it took form of a little stuffed rabbit. And they also had to like get it home. I think. I also remember fucking nothing of this movie, but I remember really liking it. It was good.
No idea.
I remember the most, I think probably the first race joke I ever laughed at. And it was in a movie called A Miracle in the Water, where it's the Loch Ness monsters in the water,
I
and
think I've seen that one.
a girl goes on a magical adventure with the Loch Ness where she learns about endangering the resources because of capitalism. But the dad thinks she gets kidnapped, and it's because when she disappears, she's at the lake and she was digging a hole that was really deep, and he thinks she got like kidnapped or disappeared. So eventually he goes manic and he starts just digging in the hole. And at the beginning of the movie, he says, "If you dig far enough, you'll end up in China." And an hour later in the movie, it cuts back to him, and he's still just digging in the hole. And he looks up, and he thinks that he comes out the other side, and a little Asian kid walks up to him and goes, "Hey, mister." And he goes, "No fucking way. I did it! And just starts running around the beach, and I died laughing as a little 6-year-old.
Oh, Jesus.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I would have no idea what my first memory of that is. That's a good one to have.
Y'all remember Free Willy?
I kinda.
Not really.
I don't know why they needed to free him.
I did.
Why'd they make
'cause he
3
was
of
in
them?
He
He was in an
Closure.
aquarium, I think.
was at like a SeaWorld.
Yeah.
Am I thinking of South Park? What visual is it where I see a bunch of guys, a kid making a bunch of orcas jump up in the air, and then they all land on the pavement and all die, and they're like,
That's definitely South Park.
Yeah, it's a
but
parody of
the
Free Willy. Yeah.
is an orca jumping over, getting
And
free.
it's over Willy. He's in the middle there, and it jumps over him. It's a beautiful, beautiful moment. Then they made 2 more. I don't know why. I think they're the same movie. I'm not sure.
Oh, you guys remember Secondhand Lion?
Secondhand Lion. That is a cool ass movie. I
No.
can't.
Secondhand
So
Lion. Oh.
I do remember the
What is
plot,
that?
but I'll let you try to.
Okay, so it's these grandpas who have their grandkids come and visit them, and the grandparents. It's like these 2 dudes who were war buddies, best friends, grew up together. I think they're brothers actually.
Due to family trauma, a boy has to go live with family friends. One is related to him. The other is that guy's best friend. They're both they are war buddies from World War I all the way to the Korean War. And randomly throughout the movie, you see a story about their.
Is it a kids movie?
It's a family movie.
Oh.
It's the A plot is in the modern time where you see the kid learning about all of their life, and their house is about to get seized on by the government or the bank. And there's like an interesting commentary on capitalism and like veterans coming home. And then the B plot is all of their life from World War I all the way to the Korean War, where they're in Arabia, then they're in the jungle, then they're in like trenches.
What
and
the fuck?
Yeah,
Oh, I never heard of this. There's no lions though.
Oh, and they own a lion.
They own a lion.
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's fucking badass.
And I'm pretty sure the lion eats the banker at the end of the movie.
Dude, I want to own a lion. Can you do that?
I believe it.
What states can you own a lion in? I'm
I
gonna
don't
get.
know if
I'll
you
get back.
can
See, this
anymore.
one, it does not perfectly play in my head, but I'm remembering the plot points.
I don't think any movie plays perfectly in my head. That's crazy.
Brother Bear,
I could-
I could perfectly tell you that.
Dude, I couldn't tell you a
Great
fucking.
movie.
I could tell you the last time I watched Brother Bear though, and it was probably 5th grade. It was a movie we watched in school. They were like, "We're not doing school today. Here's a movie," and it was Brother Bear.
Cool.
And that's the only memory I have about that movie.
You'll learn about the natives again.
I don't know. That's the only memory I have. Nothing of the movie. It was just that I watched the movie in school that one time. That's crazy.
No, it's fine. They turn into bears.
They turn into bears?
That's what. Yeah. So
I thought
he
it started with bears.
no, he kills a bear, and then his ancestors or the gods make him a bear, and then his brother's hunting him because his brother thinks he's the bear that killed him.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's wild.
Like Brave.
But
No.
the bear he killed to become a bear,
Yeah.
the
She turns into a bear.
The reason
and then
it's
they all
called
hunt her 'cause
Caden. The
they're all-
reason it's called Brother Bear is the bear he kills to become a bear.
He's his brother.
He has to take care of its son.
Oh, twists!
Yeah.
Drama!
It's fun. It's a really wholesome movie. Did you know that there's going to be a live action Lilo and Stitch?
I did hear about that.
Oh.
It kind of looks really bad, the animation.
That sounds
I hope
bad.
it gets a lot better.
That's what I was fearing.
That sounds so bad. Why are they doing this? Is it just
Money.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
it's working.
They just like beating the dead horse, and
Yeah, I mean, I guess they can't. I was gonna say just remake an animated version, but I guess they really can't.
yeah, they want to show their prow.
Yeah, I mean,
Prowess.
Stitch looks fine. I don't know.
Mm.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Huh. That's crazy though. It doesn't need to happen. What are some weird Disney movies that
Yikes.
should get a live action remake though?
The Black Cauldron needs
Yeah.
love.
That would be a good one.
Treasure
Treasure
Planet
Planet
was
would be
also
sick as
Treasure
fuck.
Planet wasn't Disney.
Is it not?
No.
What's the Underworld one? Atlantis? It gave me Treasure Planet vibes, but it wasn't.
I think it was Atlantis.
Road
Yeah.
to Atlantis?
Something like you know what I'm talking about. That one would also be sick. Yeah.
I might be talking out of my ass. I can almost guarantee Treasure Planet isn't Disney, but maybe the other one that was the competitor. There's
remember
Road to
Titan-
El Dorado,
Yeah,
Titan
Titan
AE.
AE. Yeah. That kind of gave me the same vibes as Treasure Planet, but it's not by anyone.
That was by Fox,
It's by Fox.
I
No,
believe.
thought it was
Yeah,
by-
I watched that the other day. Actually,
I thought it was by a company that went bankrupt shortly after, but I could be wrong with that. I'm not sure. Either way, that was an underrated
Oh, it might be a
movie.
Disney movie. I might be completely
I thought
talking
it
out of my
was,
ass.
yeah. But Titan AE is fucking underrated. It had like it was the whole world
Yeah,
was.
Treasure Planet was Disney.
It was
I'm
the
a
whole
fucking
world was
liar.
CGI, right? And all the characters were all 2D animated. Tradition.
Titan AE.
Yeah.
It was a combination of 2D and
Yeah,
CGI.
and it was one of the first that did it really well, in my opinion.
Yeah, but the enemy aliens were kind of like I don't remember what game it was, but it's kind of like a top view game. But it was just a blue electrical form that is very polyangular. Like it's a bunch of polygon shapes that is blue and
Weird.
electrical.
I gotta rewatch this movie too.
That sounds like a Scooby Doo villain.
It looks like him, but instead like
sounds like a gumball thing.
no, but much more like 80s Space Invaders vibes. Like that's what I'm trying to describe of like.
Okay.
You remember Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
I do, yeah.
I think they have the best alien design by far, with the noses on the forehead. I don't know why I love that look so much, but that one resonates with me.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy started as a book that went on into a series that
Multiple
Neil
books,
Gaiman
yeah.
worked on. R.I.P.
The movie is really good, yeah, and I gotta read the books, because what I hear, the movie does not do the books justice at
What
all,
read
and
you?
that's crazy.
It's
the
two
movie,
different experiences.
The
That's
movie
how
is
it should be,
so good, yeah.
because the guide spans different universes.
Yeah,
It's
and
a
I know
different
they
interpretation.
condensed all 3 books into the one movie, kind of, from what I don't really know. I need to read the books, but good. I have So Long and Thanks for All the Fish on my playlist, dude. That song's such a bop. Yeah, dude. I fucking love Titan AE. That shit was so good.
I've never seen that in my life.
So long, so long, so long. Thanks for all the fish.
Yeah, Hitchhiker's Guide was a fun example. Sorry, I got derailed with my ADHD brain. But I feel like it was an example of like science fiction that was comedy. And before, other than like Jetsons, I can't think of many mainstream examples of comedic sci-fi.
Futurama was around that time? I don't know what was before.
That's
though.
early 2000s, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's around the same time.
Hitchhiker's Guide came out in the 90s.
I
Yeah.
want to say Futurama was 2000 exactly, right? That's when the show starts.
Oh, because that's the
so.
play on the opening episode,
Yeah,
right?
it's 2000 to 3000, but I could be wrong with that.
Interesting.
That sounds right.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
well.
looks like that's it, folks.
Well. Ha.